What up, this is Ramashkrin covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Marvel Studios' new movie, Thor, Love, and Thunder. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramashkrin. That's patreon.com/ramashkrin. Let's rock this. Okay, so if you looked up my previous review of the previous installment, Thor Ragnarok, you will remember that I hated that film. I think I called it along the lines of it was like an SNL parody of its own self. But you know what? That's mostly because there was a drastic tonal shift between the first two Thor movies and when Taika Waititi came in and injected his brand of humor. And so between Thor Ragnarok and this one, Thor Love and Thunder, since both movies were directed by the same person again, I now know what to expect. And I'm not too rattled by it anymore. Therefore, I am more open and less resistant to its penchant for the ridiculous. Which leads me to my overall thought of this film. Thor Love and Thunder is a visual spectacle. It's rock'em sock'em awesome. It's hilarious, it's scary, it's romantic, it's rich in colors. It's got all the reasons why we go to the theaters. I don't know how many more we're gonna get after this, but so far, this is the best Thor movie yet. Directed by Taika Waititi and produced by Kevin Feige and Brad Winderbaum, in Thor Love and Thunder, Thor is on a journey unlike anything he's ever faced, a search for self-discovery, but his retirement is interrupted by a galactic killer known as Gorr the God Butcher, who seeks the extinction of the gods. To combat the threat, Thor enlists the help of King Valkyrie, Korg, and ex-girlfriend Jane Foster, who, to Thor's surprise, now wields his magical hammer, Mjolnir, as the mighty Thor. Together, they embark upon a harrowing cosmic adventure to uncover the mystery of the God Butcher's vengeance and stop him before it's too late. Starring Chris Hemsworth, Christian Bale, Tessa Thompson, Natalie Portman, and Russell Crowe. If Jon Favreau injected his love of AC/DC into his Iron Man movies, then clearly nobody is a bigger Guns N' Roses fan than Taika Waititi, because the placement of the band's popular songs in this film perfectly fits the mood at hand. Whether it be Sweet Child of Mine, or November Rain, or Welcome to the Jungle, they all elevate Thor Love and Thunder to another level of cool. By the way, kudos to the cast of the Guardians of the Galaxy for sparing a few minutes out of their busy schedule to ensure the continuity of Marvel's shared cinematic universe. And the gang are amusing as ever, and they steal the scenes any chance they could. Chris Hemsworth returns in his iconic role comfortably. Some audiences might think that this film's sexualization of Thor goes a little bit overboard, but hey, it doesn't hurt nobody if everybody's in on the fun, right? Which clearly they are. Chris's comedic timing gets sharper and sharper with each passing installment. His childlike wonder never runs out of fume. He's like a 12-year-old in a 38-year-old muscle-bound beefcake body. But Chris can also be empathetic and considerate, and he makes it seem so natural here. Natalie Portman is absolutely badass as the mighty Thor, but I'm glad that the script also allows for Natalie to convey Jane Foster's vulnerability. Many of the elements of this film have a duality. It even manages to explore the humanity of Gorr the God Butcher. They say that a hero is only as good as his villain. Well, Christian Bale is simply extraordinary as the antagonist. No ifs and buts about it. He's both terrifying and tragic. Christian Bale completely disappears in his character to the point where he could give you nightmares, but at the same time, Gorr is also a reminder of the little guys forsaken by the saviors who are supposed to help them. The film can go from laugh-out-loud hysterical to gloomy, grim, and dark in a blink of an eye. And Taika Waititi as the captain of the ship, in all of his filmmaking sensibility, constantly makes sure that you can have fun while simultaneously understand the gravity of the situation. Is this movie a rejection of the concept of relying on a higher power? Perhaps. I leave that to your open conversations with your fellow geek friends. What I do know is that Thor Love and Thunder has joined the ranks of Marvel Studios' many most excellent movies, and I, for one, cannot wait to rewatch it again.